You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. At Masters in Trading Live, I get on here. I live in the smallest town and it just happens they were just waiting for me to go live before they're doing like a test. I hope that's not bothering you because it's bothering me. Sounds like a bunch of ghosts. All right, Masters in Trading Live. I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Last week, we had our 1 day till expiration options presentation, 1 day winners. That is all about how to trade short-term options. I was out yesterday. I was a little sick. I'm still on the mend a little bit, so I'm trying. I am definitely trying. Today, we're going to talk about ODTE options. We're going to talk about our 1 day winners. I want to talk about the calendar. You got to trade the calendar. It's kind of common sense trading. And then finally, we'll talk about the QQQs. Thank you. Now that the ghost howling is off, I can go and complete my presentation. Masters of Trading Live. Let's go to the screen. Okie dokie. Hey, Merc. Even my dog's jumping in here. All right, guys. Let's talk about 1 day until expiration options. And everything else, I'm going to start it with Eddie because once in a while, these 1 day till expiration options can get you a nice 5-to-1 winner. And that's what Eddie was able to do with his 243 puts, buying for 68 cents and selling for $2.39 per contract. So, mistake. 68 cents, not 70 cents. So great trade, Eddie. 0 day offer. It's the final day this is open. We've had this for, about a week now. And this is by far the lowest you'll ever see this program. Let's start talking about the market right now because I call this kind of like common sense trading. And so I'm going to pull up an active chart right now. And I'm just going to pull up the Qs. And I'm going to take off this. And what I want to show you is right now, if I just go to a monthly chart, and since we're doing a monthly, we need some time. I got a whole bunch of spring cleaning to do, I guess. Let's get this off too. So looky here. Last month's high is 515.58. 515.58. Oh, that's good. You couldn't hear that noise. Only I could. 515.58 is last month's high. Okay? This month's high is 516.26. We talk about our line in the sand. Okay? When we talk about a line in the sand, we just want one number. We want to simplify everything to one number. It's so clear to me that this number is last month's high, 515.50. We're at 515.50 right now. There's so little going on right now, but this is your line in the sand. Above, the Qs are going to be strong. Below, the Qs are going to be weak. Now, we can do the same exercise. Look at the Q. Look at the Russell, using the IWM as the Russell. Last month, guys, month, high, 244.98. We go all the way back here, 244.46. Okay? So your line in the sand is 244. There's zero reason to be bullish IWM as long as we're below that line in the sand. IWM so far below that line in the sand, it makes me think that why are the Qs sitting on the line of the sand? Those might be expensive to me. So when we're doing the short-term analysis and go through, for those who have seen the webinar, The first thing we're doing is we're looking to define that one line. How can we define that one line so above is bullish and below is bearish? So right now you could see IWM considerably under that line in the sand, and the QQQs are right at that line in the sand. This next chart is going to show pretty much the same thing, but this time, instead of doing a monthly, you can do the same exact exercise with a weekly. There you'll even see it stronger because we've hit this level several times on the QQQ. I'll actually do a little segue here because we were doing a little lesson this morning in our new short-term options room. Where was I babbling about this morning? Yeah. So guys, what's the line in the sand for the QQQ? One number and why? Carmine's been awesome. Carmine's really doing great with these short-term trading strategies. 515.50, yes, boom. Once you have these big line in the sand, Kate, I would suggest not having such a tight support. You want to let these things breathe. Keep that one number, 515. So that's what we're looking at this morning in our Discord room. One line in the sand. It's pretty obvious right there. QQQ. If I go to the IWM, again, considerably weaker. And I wouldn't be surprised if that IWM continues to follow through on the downside. It's probably most likely going to pull that QQQ down with it. Does that make sense, guys? Everybody listening on YouTube? Keep it simple. Try to find that one key level. I'm a little off my game today. I was sick yesterday, so my pen is not working for whatever reason. So I'm going to do it this way, because I want you to concentrate on this level right here. Take your fill out, put some red in there. There, that's what I want you to watch. So boom, right there. Let's see if I can get my slideshow back. Play from current slide. Boom, that was smooth. All right, what do we have here? Russell is the purple. White is the Qs. This is going back all quarter. And we're looking at the white line here against the purple line. Brothers and sisters, just going, trading together once in a while. The white gets expensive to the purple. That's the Qs getting expensive. Once in a while, the purple gets expensive to the Qs. Those are little trades coming back in line. That's why yesterday, when the Qs were strong, you didn't get that follow through from that IWM. Qs caught up to that IWM. Today, that IWM is selling off. You could use that line in the sand for the QQQs, trying to find good, sensible, short-term option trades. What you want to do, though, guys, is you got to have a reason for being in every trade. A reason might be we're below the line in the sand. A reason might be we have a disconnect between those two indices. We need something more than just feel. The next thing we're going to show is in our new 0-day offer, in our new short-term options program, it comes with our vital tool. And this is our vital tool, and this allows us to follow VIX term structure. 12:02 is yesterday, 11:25 is Thanksgiving. That's easy. What we want to do is we're following VIX term structure. The lower these numbers are, the more bullish the market is. The lower the VIXs are going to be, the less risk there is in the overall market, and the higher likelihood is that we'll trade higher. So the way that we use this tool is look at VIX term structure from going back to Thanksgiving to how it is now, right? At Thanksgiving, it was like up here. Now it's closer to be down here. That's why the market is up since that time period. What's the VIX doing today? What's VIX term structure doing today? Yesterday, 732. Today, 627, a little bit lower. The 9-day, 1206, a little bit higher, but it's not really doing anything, right? What this allows you to do is it gives you confidence about how much overall risk is in the market. Right now, there's not a whole lot of risk in the market. Why? Well, it's December, going into the end of the year. There's not a lot of reason for the market to move today. Today's Tuesday, right? But you know what? The market is going to move this week. The market is going to move this week. It doesn't have to move today, but it does have to move Friday. Okay? It has to move Friday. Without a doubt, it is going to move Friday. And why is it going to move Friday? I asked this earlier in our Discord. It's going to move Friday because we have non-farm payroll. It's one of the biggest numbers every month. It's probably, actually, it is the biggest market mover of the month. Let me repeat. Non-farm payroll comes out the first Friday of every month. So getting into a short-term option trade on a Monday and getting out on Wednesday, I don't love that trade unless the market makes a big move on that Monday and Tuesday, and you call bullshit on that move because market's probably not going to make a significant move before that big Friday non-farm payroll. The only reason it would make a significant news, I don't know, maybe there's some global news. Maybe there's martial law in South Carolina. Jeez, my kid's applying to South Carolina to be a Gamecock. That's why I said South Carolina, not South Korea. South Korea declared martial law this morning. That seems pretty bearish, but short-term option trades, you want that line in the sand, guys. You want to confirm with that VIX term structure. What's the shape of it? Is there risk in the market? And then the last thing that you want a catalyst for movement. I'm a big believer that the market doesn't have to move unless there's a reason for it to move. What's a reason for it to move? Earnings, a Fed announcement, non-farm payroll coming out on Friday. So those are all big reasons for the market to move. If you hadn't had a chance, guys, check out that 0-day offer. Head over there. This is the final day. This is the best price that you'll ever see on our short-term options program. Every morning we get in our Discord, we say good morning to everybody, and we talk about the market for the day and the expectations for the market. I hope to see you in there. So go ahead, guys. Check out that 0-day offer. This is the final day that this is going to be available, and get in now with the big non-farm payroll this Friday. We're going to have, I don't want to say when that short-term option trade is going to come out because we're going to be following the market looking for opportunity. But I can say with 100% certainty, we will have a short-term option trade coming out, whether it's coming out Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but it's going to be coming out in that Friday expiration this week because Thursday, we don't got to move, but Friday, you best believe this market's going to move higher, lower, maybe higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. There's going to be volatility, and that's something we need for these short-term options. So go check out that 0-day offer. For everybody in all access, I want to talk about what our new president is doing to the steel market. We're going to talk about X steel and CENX, CENX. For everybody in all access, you guys don't go anywhere. For everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.